Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how to do a couple fall hairstyles with short hair or shoulder length hair. For every hairstyle that I do today, I'm going to be using the She hair straightener from Beyond the Beauty. It has a really awesome LCD screen so that you can see if it's off or if it's on, and then it also has the temperature on it so you can turn the temperature up or down to fit your hair needs. I'm also going to be using their Olia hair serum as well in my hair to use as a heat protectant and help from all of those flyaways. But be sure before we get started to hit that subscribe button down below and also hit that little bell next to it so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And while you're down there, you might as well give this video a big thumbs up. So if you'd like to see how I style my hair for the fall, then just keep on watching. So the first look that we're going to be doing today is just a really fun, sleek, straight haired style. So I'm taking the Olia hair serum and I'm running it through my hair just to make sure that any flyaways or any frizz is nice and tamed. And I'm going to be sectioning this into 4 small sections because I feel like when we straighten our hair, it's easier to get a nice sleek look when we have smaller sections. So I'm taking the She flat iron, and I'm starting all the way up at the root of my hair and moving all the way down to the ends of my hair and curling them just slightly under towards my neck. And I run over the hair sections a couple times just to make sure that everything is nice and straight and no hairs have been missed. I'm going to be doing this all over my head, but I'm going to show you guys a few times how slowly I actually am moving the straightener and how I'm curling just very slightly my ends under. So of course we're going to do the same thing with the other side, but you can see that I'm moving slowly from root to end and curling under those ends. So now that we're at the 4th and final section of the hair, I'm parting my hair where I want it to be. So I do it a little bit off center, but I do want to make sure that it's a little bit more straight and less messy. So it's not going to be perfectly straight, but I do want it to be somewhat cleaner and straighter. So I'm going to take and part my hair into the way that I want it. And again, I'm starting with the She straightener at my roots and moving it to my ends and curling it under. So no different than any other part or section of the hair, but this is going to be the final touch. So you're going to see me move slowly with the straightener down towards my ends and make sure everything is the same shape from start to finish. Once both sides are nicely straightened, I'm taking some more of the Olia hair serum and I'm just patting down some flyaways and then focusing the rest of the oil onto my ends to make sure it's not frizzy and to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. So you can leave your hair like that, but since it's fall, I do love to add a fun fall accessory, which is a nice fun floppy hat. And that is it for this first look. For this next look, I'm actually going to be taking the She straightener to curl my hair. So what I'm going to be doing is parting my hair into 2 sections, and I'm going to be starting with the bottom section, and you're going to take the straightener from the root all the way to your end. You're going to take it, clamp down on the hair, and twist backwards toward the back of your head and straighten down, and that will give you a curl. It does take a few times to get used to it, so don't get flustered. You'll get the hang of it pretty quickly. I do recommend turning up the straightener a little bit warmer than what you would straighten your hair because I feel that the curls do ask for a little bit more heat. And once you do that, you'll find that everything is working really well for you. So once you have the full head of hair curled, if it's a little bit too curly for you like it was for me, you can lightly run the straightener over the curls and even add the straightener to the ends if you wanted to give a more chic bob looking effect. I'm also going to add a little bit more of the Olia hair serum just to piece out some of the curls and make it a little bit messier and fun. So for fall looks, of course, I'm always wearing scarves and everything. So when I thought about this hairstyle, this came to mind because I like my hair to be a little bit out of the way to wear scarves, and I like to have just a little bit something different. So I'm parting my hair kind of messy. I'm taking just a good 2 to 3 inch section of the top of my hair where my hair parts, and I'm going to be putting it into a bun ponytail. And once it's in that cute little knot ponytail, you're just going to want to tuck some of the flyaways and some of the knots into the ponytail and make a really big, fluffy, messy bun. And it's super simple to do. You may use a few bobby pins if you'd like to pin up the bun, but for the most part, I just wanted to do a fun, messy, big, fluffy bun for fall. Look number 3 is so easy, and it's perfect for those days when you're just like on the run and you have to throw on something quick to run some errands, grab a coffee, whatever. So this next look, you're going to take 2 sections of your hair, part it whichever way that you're most comfortable. I just left it at the same part that I originally parted in the beginning of the video, and I'm just taking a section and twisting all of my hair within itself from one side to the other until my hair cannot twist anymore. I'm leaving just a tiny bit out towards the base of my neck, but not too much, and you'll see why. So you're gonna see me twist the hair into itself on one side, throw in a couple bobby pins, and same thing on the next side. You're just gonna twist that next section into itself. Any extra hairs that can't be twisted, just tuck within the other twist and place some bobby pins in it to keep it still. And then once that is done, you're going to take the sections of hair that were left out and tuck it within the twist to make a really fun and fast updo. I swear, you guys, this thing takes like 5 minutes. It is the perfect twist on your average just like bun or ponytail, and great for when you're on the go. So for my last and final fall updo, what I'm going to be using is actually taking the She Clip and Go extensions from Beyond the Beauty, and I'm just taking the 5 biggest wefts and I'm placing them in the back of my head because, like I said, I'm doing an updo. This is completely optional. You do not have to have these extensions for this look, but they are going to help add a little bit more fullness to your shorter hair. So what I'm going to be doing is just sectioning off the back of my hair and clipping in these extensions one by one. So next, I'm just going to tease a little bit of the back of my head. I want some really fun extra volume towards the back of my head. So I'm going to just be teasing a couple sections. I believe I did like 3 different sections, and I'm taking the comb to smooth out the top so that we don't have any like rat's nests or anything at the top of our head, and so on and so forth. So making sure that it's nice and voluminous but also very smooth. You can't see any ratted hair or anything like that. So once I felt like the volume was where I wanted it to be, I started to just pin off a small section of it. So you'll see me part on both sides the section that I want, and I'll kind of push it up a little bit and throw in some bobby pins to make sure that it stays. So this will be our base for the updo, and this is really simple, and I'm going to turn around in a second to show you the rest of it. So now I'm taking a section. This is just a section mixed with the extensions and my regular hair. I'm taking it and twisting it within itself to make a fun little bun. This updo is really bohemian and really messy, so you'll see there's not any specific structure to it. Work with it the way you can with your hair. Everyone's hair is different. I have a lot of hair, so what looks good on me may look a little bit different on you depending on how much hair you have, and so on and so forth. So I'm locking in the pins, making sure everything's nice and staying in place, and I'm going to do the same thing with every section. I'm just twisting it within itself. It's going to be super messy, but it's going to be really fun for fall. And again, just pinning it wherever I feel that the bobby pins need to go to lock in the updo. And that is it. I left a little bit of chunks out on the front just to make a really fun, loose bohemian style.